Namaskar. We are looking at the Dasbodh, and today happens to be Samas Patswa Rajogun, means fifth Samas Rajogun. What is Rajogun? Okay, so in the Bhagavad Gita, in the 14th chapter, 18th verse is like this: ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्वस्था मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः जघन्य गुण वृत्तिस्था अधो गच्छन्ति तामसाः. Means if you have sattva gun, good qualities that those are taking to the god, then it is okay. It takes you to the urdhvagati, means you are going up and up, you are evolving every day. But rajogun happens to be, you commit some mistake, you do good things, and you remain, happens to be, like this cycle is there, and you remain where you are. That is rajogun. And tamogun takes you to the darkness. It definitely harms you. So these three kinds of attributes are there in human lives, and we have to walk on the path of Sattvagun. That is what Samarth Ramdas is saying. But he is first taking Rajogun because he found that this whole world is filled with more Rajogun than anything. I shall do this, I shall do that, I shall, I got the bachelor's, then I shall do the master's. I have earned 100 rupees, I shall earn 1000 rupees. Something like that. And everybody is trying to prove himself. Something like that is there. So, Rajogun is more, and that is why Samartha took Rajogun first. Okay. श्रीराम मुळी देह त्रिगुणाचा सत्व रजतमाचा त्यामध्ये सत्वाचा उत्तम गुण. ओके, बेसिकली द बॉडी इज मेड अप ऑफ सत्व रज अँड तम, थ्री attributes. Sattva is the best, happens to be the best attribute. Sattva Bhagavad Bhakti, because of Sattvagun you devote yourself towards God. Rajogune Punarati, because of Rajogun means I already said that ups and downs are there, you remain at same place and you keep repeating same mistakes. Tamogune Adhogati. Tamogun means text. Tama means darkness. You go into the darkness. Definitely. Pavati Prana. Okay. So okay. Now त्याते शुद्ध आणि सबळ तेही बोली जे ती सकळ शुद्धतेची जे निर्मळ सबळ बाधक जाणावे. In every guna, sattva, raja and tama, there are two kinds. Sabal means, and other is shuddha, the powerful which is bringing you down, and shuddha means pure, which takes you up in the life towards good things. तया संसारिकाची स्थिती देही त्रिगुण वर्तती एक येता दोन्ही जाती निघोनिया. In the everyday life it may happen that there are three gunas are there, attributes are there. One might overpower other two. Maybe sattva guna or rajas guna or tamo guna, like this. It can happen. It might be 34%, or it might be 99% and 0.5% and 0.5%. It can happen with anyone and everyone. तया संसारिकाची स्थिती देही त्रिगुण वर्तते एक येता दोन्ही जाती निघूनिया. ओके. रज तम आणि सत्व येणीची चाले जीवित्व रजोगुणाचे कर्तृत्व दाखवा आता. सो रज तम आणि सत्व, दीज आर थ्री ॲट्रिब्यूट्स अँड हाऊ द वर्ल्ड रन्स ऑन इट. लेट अस सी. रजोगुण येता शरीर वर्तवणूक कैसी करी सावध होनी चतुरी परिसावे. बिकम स्मार्ट, लिसन what are the qualities and what are the things we do when we have more rajogun or less or more rajogun, but what are the qualities of rajogun, that also we'll see. What are the characteristics in fact. माझे घर माझा संसार देव कैच्या आणीला थोर ऐसा करी जो निर्धार तो रजोगुण. I worked hard, that is how I build a house. This is my things, mine, all the things belongs to me. From where did the God came? Okay, God is creation of human being. So God is the creation of human being. So God didn't do anything, I did everything. This characteristic belongs to Rajagun. माझे घर माझा संसार देव कैचा आणेला थार ऐसा करी जो निर्धार तो रजगुण. ओके. न माता पिता आणि कांता पुत्र सुना आणि दुहिता दुगियांचे वाहे चिंता तो रजगुण. मदर फादर ग्रँडफादर ग्रँडपॅरेंट्स, then wife, then sons, then grandsons, granddaughters, all these things, people, even your friends as well. You think about them, and that is the Rajogun. बरे खावे बरे जीवावे, बरे लावे बरे नेसावे, दुसऱ्यांचे अभ्यासावे तो रजोगुण. Eating good and every day something, eating something new. Same thing with the clothes, and at the same time, if you like something, you just pick it up and take it away. I mean, that even theft happens to be coming under the Rajogun, the Shabal Rajogun, in fact. कैचा धर्म कैचे ध्यान, कैचा जप कैचे ध्यान, विचारे ना पाप पुण्य तो रजोगुण. What is religion? That God doesn't exist. There is, that is what these people say. There is no, I cannot give anything. I am not a giver. I am a taker only. That is Rajogun. Kaisa jap kaise dhyan. What kind of chanting and what kind of mass? No, nothing. It doesn't exist. There is no papa and punya. There is no good deed and bad thing. Only deeds are there. To Rajogun. Nene tirtha nene vrata nene atita abhyagata nachari managoto to Rajogun. He doesn't go to the temples, or you may say the mosque or the synagogue or the church and attend mass or whatever it may be. And he feels, that is waste of time. And he behaves as per his mind suggests. And he wanders, he does this, he do that, he does this, and along with a lot of people, they do something else, whatever they do. Nene tirtha, nene vrata, nene atita abhyagata, anachari manugata to Rajogun. In past also he did same thing, and he is going to do same thing. Because he doesn't believe in God and all those things. धन धान्याचे संचित मन होय द्रव्यासक्त अत्यंत कृपण जीवित होतो एक रजोगुण. You might have seen during the pandemic that people hiding money, they collected a lot of things for throughout the year. They thought that pandemic may last for years, so they collected and stored a lot of things. Maybe dhana dhanya means money they collected, dhanya means the edible things, okay, and they store it at places as well. And man dravasakta means mind thinks only about money, how to earn them. While giving atyanta krupad means he doesn't like to give, he just like to take only, okay. That is Rajogun. मी तरुणा मी सुंदर मी बलाढ्य मी चतुर मी सकाळमध्ये थोर म्हणे तो रजोगुण. I am the most beautiful person in the world, most handsome, in fact. Here he has written Sundar, that is translation of Sundar is beautiful, handsome. Me baladha, I am the strongest person in the world. I am the smartest person. Me chatura, me baladha, me chatura, me sakalanमध्ये थोर म्हणे तो रजोगुण. I am the best in the world. Now, what happened that on this, our Sadguru Swami Madhav told one story. We all children, we are sitting in front, on the side thing, and he told one story that people from two nations came together. They were friends. So they started telling their stories. They said, and they started comparing. Okay, let us see. My country is the best. He said, yes, my country is the best. Then they started telling. Then he says, my province, my state is the best. Then again they started telling stories. Then he said, my city is the best. Then they started comparing and telling stories about that. Then he said, the place I live is the best. He said, yes, the place I live is the best. Then he said that, my house is the best. He said, my house is the best. My family is the best. He also said, my family is the best. Both are. And finally, that person said, I am the best in my family. He also said, I am the best in my family. I mean, this is Rajogun. So, 10 to 20 seconds that my friend sitting adjacent to was laughing. Then I said, "Hey." So the whole, while the discourse was going, everybody was laughing. That is Rajogun. माझा देश माझा गाव माझा वाडा माझा ठाव ऐसे मनी धरी हाव तो एक रजोगुण की दिस बिलॉंग्स टू मी आय होल्ड दिस आय होल्ड दॅट ओके and this belongingness may drive you crazy and you can face the downfall as well. That is what समर्थ रामदास is warning. दुसऱ्याचे सर्वच आहे माझे जे बरेच आहे ऐसे आठवे सवय तो एक रजोगुण. Maybe that person, that country, or that that village, or maybe that town, they may go to hell. We should be fine. My family should be fine. And all these things comes under Rajogun. कपट आणि मत्सर उठे देही तिरस्कार अथवा कामाचा विकार तो एक रजोगुण. काम क्रोध लोभ मद मोह मत्सर. Kapat means sabotaging. Matsar means hating someone. And Tiraskar, that's bad. I mean, that country is the worst in the world. Something like that. Kamatsa vikar means something they want something. To Rajogun. That is Rajogun. बाळकावरी ममता प्रीतीने आवडे कांता लो वाटे समजता तो एक रजोगुण की ही लाइक्स हिज ओन पीपल होते. दॅट इज रजोगुण. जीवलगांची खंती जेणे काळे वाटे चित्ती तेणे काळ शीघ्र गती रजोगुण. So he feels, oh, what will happen to them? So immediately take some action, and this shigragati means this fast action to take care of own people and all those things comes under Rajogun. It is not the thing that you should not take care. You should take care, but at the same time there is a limit. How much you can take care of your own people and yourself. At the end of the day, you have to trust on that power which runs this world. Energy, whatever it may be. And that is what we call God. संसाराचे बहुत कष्ट कैसा होईल सेवेट मना साठवे संकट तो एक रजोगुण means and now what will happen to us in future, that thing, if it is clicking, then that is Rajogun. You should take care of all the things. It doesn't mean that you should not have insurance, you doesn't have bank balance, or some balance, bank balance that will take care of your family, or you should not have pension, you should not have this and that. It means, but even after this, anything can happen anytime. You might have seen during the tsunami, they had everything in Japan, the people living there. But suddenly, because of tsunami, the ship went, it flew and, it not flew, it through water, it went into the town. It destroyed a lot of houses. Anything can happen. So there is a limit to everything. That is what he wants to say. का मागे जे भोगिले ते मनी आठवले दुःख अत्यंत वाटले ते रजोगुण. It happened with one person that when he was living as a middle class person, he was living with a lot of people, a lot of friends, and a lot of relatives used to come with him. But once he started earning more, he started giving more importance to money than to people. So he started feeling that, oh, that time was better, a lot of people were there, we were living together happily and all those things. So if you are remembering those good times all the times and you are feeling bad at this moment, then that is Rajogun. वैव देखून दृष्टी आवडली उपजली पोटी आशा गुणे हिंपुटी करीतो रजोगुण. जे जे दृष्टी पडले ते मने मागितले लभ्य नसता दुःख झाले ते रजोगुण. Everything you see, richness is there. You feel that I should have those things. And if you don't get, then you feel bad. You get into the sorrow. You feel, that is Rajogun. विनोदार्थे भरे मन शृंगारिक करी गायन राग तान मान तो रजोगुण. Means all the qualities having those in the movies, Indian movies and Western movies. टवाळी ढवाळी निंदा सांगडे घडे विवाद हास्य विनोद करी सर्वदा तो रजोगुण. Okay? Means life is meant for enjoyment. All these things. You are watching movies or listening to song all the times. Sometime is okay. All the times. Then that is Rajogun. टवाळी ढवाळी निंदा सांगण्याकडे विवादा हास्य विनोद करे सर्वदा तो रजोगुण. ऑलवेज ब्लेमिंग, ऑलवेज दिस, ऑलवेज दॅट, दॅट इज रजोगुण. कळावंत बहुरूपी नटावलौकिक साक्षेपी नाना खेळी दान अर्पी तो रजोगुण. ओके, मीन्स यू आर इन्व्हॉल्ड इन लॉट ऑफ सच ॲक्टिव्हिटीज ऑफ एन्जॉयमेंट ऑल द टाइम, देन दॅट इज रजोगुण. सम टाइम इज ओके. उन्मत्त द्रव्यावर अतिप्रीती ग्रामज जाट होय चित्ती आवडे निचाची संगती तो एक रजोगुण. मीन्स those who like money more than anything else, and he keeps remembering those things and how to do, where to invest, what to do, this and that all the moment, that is rajogun. Avade nichachi sangati means he likes people who are having bad qualities or living in bad things. Slowly you got into that things, and then that is a rajogun, that is shabal rajogun in fact. तस्कर विद्या जीवी उठे परन्यून बोलावाटे नित्य निमास मन विटे तो रजोगुण. If there are people who go to temple once in a week because they don't have time, so that is nitya name. Every day for 108 times he is saying Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Krishna Krishna, whatever it may be. Or even in all the Muslims are there for 5 times they are in namaz, they are offering prayers. So this is nitya name. But this rajogun person, he says, oh, God doesn't exist, he doesn't like all these things. Paranyun bolavate, if you are trying to criticize someone, that happens to be rajogun, and that criticism can take you to your downfall as well. Positive criticism is okay. This is bad in our company and it has to be corrected with like this solution. Which solution you are suggesting, it's okay, and then you work on that and your company excels. But just for the sake of blaming and thinking you are the great and they are the worst, that is rajogun. That is not acceptable. That is what Samartha Ramdas is saying. Tashkar vidya jivi uthe. If you are trying to steal someone something, that is rajogun. It happens first with rajogun, and then you can take it to tamogun and you become devil kind of person. So at first moment only you have to stop yourself. That is what Samartha Ramdas is saying. देवकारणी लाजाळू उदरा लागे कष्टाळू प्रपंची जो स्नेह तो रजोगुण. की if you are chanting name of God and you are doing something for the God, you are afraid of that, or you are you feel ashamed of that. But while you want to earn bread, you are willing to do any kind of work, and all these things comes under rajogun. गोडग्रासी आळकेपण अत्यादरे पिंड पोषण रजोगुणे उपोषण केले नवचे. Means in Sanatan Dharma, fasting is supposed to be good. Even in, I think, during Ramzan and all these times, even in other religions it is there. Even Jainism and Buddhism and all those. So fasting for some time, maybe 6 hours, maybe 12 hours, whatever it may be, or maybe 24 hours. There are many people who fast for whole Navaratra, 9 days. Okay, so that is good, but this person that is not of use, he says. He feels that, and he likes to eat good menus every day. I hope you understand. Means that too much is bad, limited is okay. शृंगारिक ते आवडे, भक्ती वैराग्य नावडे, काळा लागे पवाडे तो रजोगुण. He likes watching movies and all those things, fantastic things. He doesn't like to chant name of God and devotion and all those things. नेणून या परमात्मा सकळ पदार्थी प्रेमा बळात्कारे घाली जन्म तो रजोगुण. Means he doesn't like Paramatma and he does all the bad things. That is, and day by day it might increase and you can become tamoguni as well. हसवायचा रजोगुण लोभेदायी जन्ममरण प्रपंचितो सबळ जाण दारुण दुःख भोगे. So that shabal means that rajogun which is taking you down has to be overcome very soon. Otherwise, you might get entangled into, in fact, the being born, living and dying, that cycle. So you are again entangled into that. आता रजोगुण हा सुटेना, सांसारिक हे तुटेना, प्रपंच गुंतली वासना, यास उपाय को. नाव इफ यू आर entangled into that, then how to get rid of that? So he is telling the solutions. उपाय एक भगवत भक्ती, जरी ठाकेना विरक्ती तरी येथानुशक्ती भजन करा. Only one thing, devotion to God. Even if you cannot do total devotion, still you keep trying with whatever efforts you can do, with all your might in fact. काय वाचा आणि मने, पत्रे पुष्पे फळे जीवने, ईश्वरी अर्पुनिया मने सार्थक करावे. पत्रम पुष्पम फलम तोयम. If you can offer something every day to God. Kaya means with body, vacha means whatever you speak, and mane with mind, with brains, with full of your might. As a person, you offer everything at the feet of God, then you can definitely go to Satoguna, and even you can become the enlightened soul, Paramarthi you become. Yethanushakti dana punya. Dan means donation. Yethanushakti, whatever efforts and whatever might you have. Pari Bhagwanti Ananya. Still you should remain, devoted to God. Ananya means Sukha Dukhe Pari Chintana Devachi's Kara. Now Sukha and Dukha means you are happy, you are too much happy. If you are sad, you are too much sad. No. Slight sadness, slight up. Happy. So then you can come to the normal and you can live the good life as well. आद्यंती एक दिवस मध्येची लावली माव, म्हणून या पूर्ण भाव भगवंती असावा. In the past, before this body came, in the past also Paramatma was there. If this body goes, then still the Paramatma will be there. So why don't you think that even today a Paramatma is there? That is why all the saints and sadhus tell the same thing. आद्यंती एक देव, मध्येची लावली माव, म्हणून या पूर्ण भाव भगवंती असा. That is why you should devote yourself to the God. ऐसा सबल रजोगुण संक्षेपे केले कथन, आता शुद्ध तो तू जाण पारमार्थिक. Shabal that takes you down, that kind of Rajogun I told you. Now I am going to tell you the Shuddha Rajogun, that is a pure Rajogun that can take you to the God. I shall take 1,000 Ram Nam every day. I shall, offer 5 namaz every day, a Muslim person can say. And I mean, those I shall attend Saturday and Sunday Mass, Christian can say. A Jain can say, I shall attend, I shall do these things, whatever my Guru has told me. I mean, that is the way you can always get rid of bad things and go to the good things. And bhajan means devotion is the best thing that can take you towards the Paramartha. Param means ultimate, Artha means living useful life, not useless life. Okay? ऐसा रजोगुण बोलला श्रुती मने अनुमानीला आता पुढे परिसेला पाहिजे तमोगुण. Now what happens? Already I told you bad qualities. Samartha Ramdas is saying. Now I shall tell you the worst thing. And then we'll go to the Sattva Gun, the good things. So that once you understand these are bad things, we have to get rid of them. And these are the qualities we have to inculcate in us. So after Rajogun, the worst thing, Rajogun happens to be at the middle. No? The worst thing, the downfall, the downmost thing he is going to tell. And then he is tell this is this Sattva Gun. And then you leave all these things, L-E-A-V-E, and you leave Sattva Gun, L-I-V-E. What an idea. इति श्री दासबोध गुरु शिष्य संवादे रजोगुण लक्षण नाम समास 5. So this happens to be Guru Shishya. Guru and disciple samvad means discussions. Out of that, whatever has been aroused, that we have collected and we have written over here. Rajogun Lakshan naam samas 5. Ultimately, Samartha Ramdas is saying that you should leave bad qualities, inculcate odd good qualities, and move on the path of Paramartha, so that you become a realized soul, Atmajnani, Brahmajnani, Kaivalya Prapti, you get salvation and Mukti and all those things. Thank you very much.